Life levels all men. Death reveals the eminent. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. Do not try to live forever. You will not succeed. You are going to let the fear of poverty govern your life, and your reward will be that you will eat, but you will not live. Home life is no more natural to us than a cage is natural to a cockatoo. Those who do not know how to live must make a merit of dying. Life does not cease to be funny when people die, any more than it ceases to be serious when people laugh. The great advantage of a hotel is that it is a refuge from home life. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Miracles, in the sense of phenomena we cannot explain, surrounds us on every hand. Life itself is the miracle of miracles. Life would be tolerable, but for its amusements. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. There are two tragedies in life. One is to lose your heart's desire. The other is to gain it. Use your health, even to the point of wearing it out. That is what it is for. Spend all you have before you die. Do not outlive yourself. Alcohol is the anesthesia by which we endure the operation of life. All my life affection has been showered upon me, and every forward step I have made has been taken in spite of it. There is no sincere love than the love of food. It is a curious sensation, the sort of pain that goes mercifully beyond our powers of feeling. When your heart is broken, your boats are burned, nothing matters anymore. It is the end of happiness and the beginning of peace. It is most unwise for people in love to marry. The love of economy is the root of all virtue. A broken heart is a very pleasant complaint for a man in London, if he has a comfortable home. Love is a gross exaggeration of the difference between one person and everybody else. The perfect love affair is one which is conducted entirely by post. First love is only a little foolishness and a lot of curiosity. The fickleness of the women I love is only equaled by the infernal constancy of the women who love me. Marriage is popular because it combines the maximum of temptation with the maximum of opportunity. There is no subject on which more dangerous nonsense is talked and thought than marriage. Every man over 40 is a scoundrel. An asylum for the sane would be empty in America. The man with the toothache thinks everyone happy whose teeth are sound. The poverty-stricken man makes the same mistake about the rich man. Better keep yourself clean and bright. You are the window through which you must see the world. A perpetual holiday is a good working definition of hell. I'm an atheist, and I thank God for it. Animals are my friends, and I don't eat my friends. The test of a man or woman's breeding is how they behave in a quarrel. She had lost the art of conversation, but not, unfortunately, the power of speech. Human beings are the only animals of which I am thoroughly and cravenly afraid. The power of accurate observation is commonly called cynicism by those who have not got it. When a man wants to murder a tiger, he calls it sport. When a tiger wants to murder him, he calls it ferocity. If you cannot get rid of the family skeleton, you may as well make it dance. He's a man of great common sense and good taste, meaning thereby a man without originality or moral courage. Democracy is a device that ensures we shall be governed no better than we deserve. You use a glass mirror to see your face. You use works of art to see your soul. I have to live for others and not for myself. That's middle-class morality. In a battle, all you need to make your fight is a little hot blood and the knowledge that it is more dangerous to lose than to win. If you can't get rid of a skeleton in your closet, you'd best teach it to dance. The frontier between hell and heaven is the only difference between two ways of looking at things. Americans adore me and will go on adoring me until I say something nice about them. We learn from experience that men never learn anything from experience. Beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. Success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. The possibilities are numerous once we decide to act and not react. No man ever believes that the Bible means what it says. He is always convinced that it says what he means. No question is so difficult to answer as that to which the answer is obvious. What a man believes may be ascertained not from his creed, but from the assumptions on which he habitually acts. Youth is a wonderful thing. What a crime to waste it on children. Choose silence of all virtues, for by it you hear other men's imperfections and conceal your own. I want to be all used up when I die. The only service a friend can really render is to keep up your courage by holding up to you a mirror in which you can see a noble image of yourself. Man can climb to the highest summits, but he cannot dwell there long. It's so hard to know what to do when one wishes earnestly to do right. You'll never have a quiet world till you knock the patriotism out of the human race. The worst sin toward our fellow creatures is not to hate them, but to be indifferent to them. That's the essence of inhumanity. Censorship ends in logical completeness when nobody's allowed to read any books except the books that nobody reads. Just do what must be done. This may not be happiness, but it is greatness. I dislike feeling at home when I am abroad. Why should we take advice on sex from the Pope? If he knows anything about it, he shouldn't.